How you doing? I'm Trenius, and you're tuned into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Life path number 11, free the new you. Oh my God, I'm so excited to get right down into it and discuss what it's all about being a life path number 11. Guys, this is a really serious path. As a matter of fact, this is a divine path. I don't know if you know me or not, but maybe you're already a subscriber or a Ram Team member. Here on the infamous Living Room Network, guys, I've already made a couple of Life Path number 11 videos that are on that Life Path number 11 search on probably the second page, or if not the first page. You know me already. I'm Trenius Henderson, guys. I made a video called The Charismatics, The Chosen Ones, and some other stuff and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure you enjoyed that. But you're definitely gonna enjoy this. This is mind-blowing stuff. Life Path number 11. Only master numbers will really understand this. If you're just now tuning in to Life Path number 11 numerology stuff because you've been seeking self-improvement and whatnot, hey, you're on the right path. We went through the same thing. I went through the same thing, and now I'm here today to be able to tell you the things I'm about to tell you now. First things first, guys. This is sort of like a sacred path. I've been well along my journey for some time now, and just looking back when I first started to, learn myself, learn who I was, trying to make myself better so that I can make other people's lives better and so that I can make the world a better place. Like, I was really frustrated. I was going through a lot of mental battles, a lot of spiritual adversity, spiritual warfare and all that stuff. And I just didn't know who I was. I was out of place. Man, you could never get me to go around a group of people and just start talking. Like, it just was not me. I felt sorry for myself a lot because I didn't know what I needed to do. I didn't really know who I was, and then I started to learn more about, myself after I started getting fed up of people calling me names and, just feeling left out, just feeling like I didn't belong. And I just got tired of playing a victim role. And so, if that's you, you're, like I said, you're on the right path. Because I've been there before. And it's funny because I just looked at the clock just now and it says 11:11 on it right now. Oh my God, like my heart rate is just increasing right now because I'm making this video and my eyes just kind of deviated from the camera and looked at my clock and it says 11:11 right now. June 8, 2017, 11:11. Well, it just changed to 11:12. So we're right on time, guys. We're right on time. And so, when I began to learn more about myself and stuff like that, I looked up, stuff on numerology, and I'm like, wow. And it really resonated with me to the point that, like, nothing has never resonated with me, like when I found out I was a life path number 11. I read all of the stuff in the description, like probably like you done already. But, man, there's more to it. There's more to it. Some of you are at the point to where, you're doing like me. You're kind of like, just chilling. All of a sudden, like, your attention is directed towards some type of clock or some type of number or street sign with a number on it. Like, and you see 11 all the time. Like, I know I'm not crazy or anything. You be like, yo, why do I know this 11:11? And I wasn't even thinking about it. It's a sign. It's a sign that you're in alignment with yourself. When I seen 11:11 on the clock tonight, that's a sign that I'm in alignment with the whole path of, the life path number 11. Now, don't get it twisted, guys. Don't get it twisted. It's not about numerology. That's why I've been telling some of you folks to hit me and message you to get away from numbers, because you don't want to get tied into numbers, because it then becomes something like a cult and stuff like that, and it's just not good for your soul to always be focused on one thing all the time. Like, you can't just focus on mathematics and not focus on reading. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get tied up into the numerology thing and look at the numbers everywhere you go and you be like going crazy and stuff, and like Rain Man. Like, don't want to be like that. Like, it's really normal to just find out and dib and dab different type of stuff to find out more about who you are. That's what life is all about. You go read different books, different sources, talk to different mentors, and you find out more about yourself. You take what you need, and you keep you give them back what you don't want. You understand what I'm saying? You keep in the book what you don't want, and you take what you need. Skim through the book, get certain stuff that you like. But anyway, guys, this whole path is divine. This whole path is divine because you're very charismatic, for one. This is probably why you've been feeling out of place. You're very charismatic. People know it. You have a lot of energy within your being. You have a huge aura. If you don't watch my videos, sometimes you can see my aura in the videos because the camera has a little malfunctions in it and whatnot, and sometimes it definitely actually turns out to be good because you can see my aura in some of my videos, and I'm not bragging on them, but it's very bright. And that's only because I'm just like you. I'm a master number. I'm a spirit of illumination, and that's what our job is. Our job is to shed light on other people, not in like we better than them or we more higher than them, but teaching, guiding, showing others that there's an easy way, and the easy way is your heart. Look within yourself. Look within yourself, man. I like to refer to scriptures. I was raised in the church and stuff like that, but I like to refer to Jesus, man. The temple of God is within, man. Everything you want is within you. And everybody likes to look out here for stuff, but it all results back to you. You might went through the numerology path and you found out you were life path number 11, but at the end of the day, you can know numbers or whatever, do all this number stuff, but at the same time, it's gonna still, something has to move within you in order for stuff out here to start changing. So, you're feeling out of place because you're very extraordinary. Like, you're great. You're chosen. You're blessed. You go through all this stuff and these hardships and these adversities and these obstacles and these setbacks. It's because you have a strong calling on your life. You have a really big calling on your life. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's something that you got to figure out. Your calling is a little different from everybody else's. So I'm just going to tell you that now. It's a little different. It's a much bigger calling. Which is why you possess so much energy and are able to influence a lot of people. Like, I noticed some of you be commenting and stuff, saying things like, I walk into a room, everybody get quiet and all this and that, and everybody seems like they're waiting on me to say something, and it just feels eerie and absurd and all. That's because your energy levels are high. So when you walk into an atmosphere, a room full of people, your energy changes people's attitudes, moods. And it's not a bad thing. It's just really that they adhere, or they are putting themselves in a submissive state of being, because they know a more light being is in the presence of them. Like, you're a light being, aka light worker. Have you ever heard of that term? Some of you are indigos, some of you are star seeds and stuff like that. Like I said, I like to refer to scriptures and stuff. Like, Jesus was a star seed. He was just that person that came into the world. He was just light. He was just different from everybody else. And there are people that come into the world that are just different from everybody else, period, hands down. And they can't do nothing but stand out like a sore thumb. And that's you. You're just, the reason why you don't get along with people well like you're supposed to is because you're going through a phase. You're going through a phase of figuring out yourself. You have to figure out the power that you possess as an individual on this path. And everybody does. Every human being that's even not a life path number 11 has to do the same thing, but it's more significant with you because you're actually trying to figure more out about how you can become a better person. Like, the people out there that's trying to find out more about themselves, that they're not even trying to find out more about themselves. It's like they got the potential, but they not putting in the work like you is and like I have. You understand? So, for the simple fact that you put it in work, you finding more out about yourself, your spiritual being, your personality, your characteristic traits. You're gonna go through battles, and And battles are going to take place outside. You know why you're going through these battles outside? Because you're going through the battles in here, on the inside. So when you see chaos on the outside, in your reality, in the outside, anything, you see chaos, you don't get along, you feel nervous, you feel fear, you feel like people don't want you around, you feel like people are jealous of you, all that is taking place on the inside of you. Because it's really not happening. It's really just something that's just a part. It's really just you thinking too much about what's going on, because what you're thinking is actually how you see yourself. So this is what it's all about, guys. That's why I say it's all about making yourself better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. See, some of you guys got extrasensory perception. You know, you're very intuitive. You know, the meaning that your inner consciousness, your inner voice, aka the source, aka God, talks to you more clear probably than the next person, because you're calling. Like, let me give you an example. Like, if I was the owner of a store and I made this guy the manager, you know, and then I made this guy over here the lead sales associate, then I made this person over here the employee, who you think I'm gonna have more communication with? It's just like any other store, the manager. So if I was the owner, the CEO, okay, aka your intuition, I'm gonna talk to you the most because you're the manager. You understand what I'm saying? I'm expecting you to lead the store, and that's what you are. You're a leader. You're a leader, so your intuition is much higher in this life because you have a very strong calling on your life to do whatever the task is, and it is always gonna be a task to where you making people better. You know, you leading people. You helping people. You being the light. If you didn't watch my video on Big Sean, the light featuring Jeremiah, I highly advise you to subscribe, because new videos are coming out every single day, and I make videos about all different kind of topics, guys. So it's very, 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 very important that you subscribe so you can stay connected, because you know, we're doing great things here on the Living Room Network. Also, if you want to be a part of a Life Path number 11 group, at the very bottom, I have placed the link to the Life Path number 11 Charismatics group, which is on Facebook. New people are joining every single day, and we all talk about the things that we think about in that group. So make sure you go to the bottom in the description section, click that group, get connected. You know, speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a nice comment at the very bottom in the comment section. This is important stuff because you want to connect with like-minded individuals, and we won't know each other until we speak up. We can't be like everybody else and keep their mouth closed, because guess what? Closed mouths don't get fed. You understand? You gotta knock, and then the door will be open. You know, and you have not, because what? Some of you know this, because you ask not. A lot of people don't have what they want because they don't ask. And last thing but not least, you got to make sure you put the action behind the words. You understand what I'm saying? If you're a Life Path number 11, and you really want to, you know, make yourself better, and you want to be the best you can be and find out what your life purpose is and all that, you got to put the actions behind all this knowledge that you're accumulating, because I know you're accumulating a lot of knowledge. So it's divine, guys. This is divine stuff, and I know you're going to be successful, because this only people that's on this path is divine people. You understand? And so that's why you're going through the stuff that you're going through. That's why you feel the way you feel. That's why you have so much grace in your life. There's so much mercy on your life, and you know, you got so much favor, and you just get by easily. Don't take this for granted. Don't take this, and don't abuse it. You understand? Because this is serious business. This is very serious business, and it's to be taken seriously. You understand? And hey guys, I just want to hear from some of you guys' voices. Make sure you speak up, let your voice be heard. In the meantime, I'll see you next time. Free yourself. This is the new part of you. This is the new part of you. When you get to that higher level of consciousness from where you are right now, going through what you're going through, trust me, you're gonna look back and say, dang man, I feel so good. I feel better. I'm more calm now. I'm not nervous when I go around people and talk. I really know how to control my energy. That's how I am now. Like, I can control my energy when I go around people. Like, I'm not afraid to show my higher energy aura being. You understand? Like, I am who I am. And that's how you gotta be. You can't be scared of nobody. You ain't nobody out to get you anyway. It's just all in your mind. Okay? So live the best life ever, guys. Make sure you subscribe, stay connected. New videos every single day. You know what I mean?